Prior to Barcelona's recent sporting and financial demise, they had dominated, influenced and outspent all of their European football rivals for the best part of 2 decades. While the Catalan giants may not have won as many European Cups as Real Madrid, they've welcomed just as many stars through their doors. However, like any club, Barcelona haven't always made the smartest moves in the transfer window. And alongside some exceptional signings like Luis Suarez, Ronaldinho and Lionel Messi, there have been some stinkers. Here is a selection of 10 of the worst deals the Blaugrana have made. Dmytro Chigrinsky, €25 million from Shakhtar in 2009. Pep Guardiola is a legendary figure at Barcelona and helped the club become the best team in the world, but he didn't always get it right in the transfer market. The bizarre signing of Dmytro Chigrinsky from Shakhtar for a hefty fee will remain a small blot on the copybook of the ex-Barca boss. The Ukrainian never got to grips with Guardiola's tiki-taka football at the back and looked uncomfortable playing in this fashion. Just a year after signing, he was sold back to Shakhtar at a €10 million loss. Philippe Coutinho, €121 million from Liverpool in 2018. After Ousmane Dembele failed to immediately replace Neymar in his first 6 months at Barcelona, the Blaugrana threw money at the problem again by purchasing Philippe Coutinho for an outrageous initial fee of €121 million plus bonuses. The move has turned out to be a disaster for all parties as Coutinho failed to make an impact on the team, regularly taking up the same positions as Lionel Messi before the Argentine left the club. Coutinho came back to Barca after a mixed loan spell at Bayern Munich in 2019-20, and things failed to get any better upon his return. In January of 2022, he was allowed to leave on loan to Aston Villa, with Barca still paying a significant portion of his wages. Ousmane Dembele, €105 million from Borussia Dortmund in 2017. Barcelona were held to ransom by Dortmund as they sought a replacement for Neymar. Having just recouped the biggest transfer fee ever seen, they were forced to pay over the odds for young French winger Dembele, who had shown plenty of potential, first with Rennes, then with BVB. A €105 million deal was thrashed out, with a possible €40 million to follow in bonuses. Dembele's time at Barcelona, though, has been dominated by injury problems, which have seen him fail to get anything close to his best. He is set to leave on a Bosman transfer at the end of the 2021-22 season, so Barca won't even recoup any of the money they spent on him. André Gomes, €35 million from Valencia in 2016. When Barcelona opted to purchase André Gomes for €35 million plus significant add-ons in 2016, they already had a midfield consisting of Ivan Rakitic, Sergio Busquets and Andres Iniesta. Though squad players are required in a team such as Barcelona, Gomes was never going to break into that trio in midfield as a key starter. Injury problems played a part in the unsuccessful stay in Catalonia, but even when he did play, it was usually against the tempo of his teammates. Alexander Hleb, €17 million from Arsenal in 2008. Alexander Hleb was a neat and tidy, intelligent and creative attacking midfielder during his time at Arsenal, but unfortunately for him, he joined Barcelona at a time when they would emerge as the best team in the world. Andres Iniesta, Xavi, Sergio Busquets, Thierry Henry, Samuel Eto'o and Lionel Messi were on fire throughout the campaign, which left Hleb with just 5 La Liga starts before March. Though he wanted to leave on loan to Bayern, he eventually settled for a move back to previous club Stuttgart on loan. It took until the 2012 January transfer window for him to finally leave after 3 loan deals away, as his contract was mutually terminated. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, €68 million plus Samuel Eto'o from Inter in 2009. Financially, Barcelona's signing of Zlatan Ibrahimovic was one of the worst deals of all time. Barca not only splashed out around €68 million for the Interstar, they also handed over a world-class attacker in Samuel Eto'o in addition. Although Zlatan's goal record was good, 21 goals in 45 games, on the way to winning La Liga and 5 trophies in 1 year, his time in Catalonia soon turned sour. He fell out with Pep Guardiola, lost his place in the starting 11 as Lionel Messi was converted into a false nine, and suffered the ignominy of seeing Eto'o and Inter beat Barcelona in the Champions League semi-finals. After just 1 year at Barcelona, he returned to San Siro with AC Milan for a cut-price transfer which eventually came to just €24 million. Malcolm, €41 million from Bordeaux in 2018. Malcolm moved to Barcelona in the summer of 2018 off the back of a terrific season in Ligue 1 with Bordeaux, but was unable to continue his progression at Camp Nou. The young Brazilian impressed in France with his eye-catching, long-range shooting, but playing for Bordeaux and Barcelona are very different things, and his move to the Catalan giants proved rushed. There is no doubt that Bordeaux negotiated well to get €41 million for a player who was still rather raw, and Malcolm found he had taken a big step up too quickly. Miralem Pjanic, €60 million from Juventus in 2020. The fact that Barcelona paid Juventus €60 million plus €5 million in bonuses for a 30-year-old midfielder who had declined badly over the previous 2 seasons immediately raised eyebrows in Catalonia. In reality, Barca's decision to sign Miralem Pjanic and sell Arthur to Juventus at an equally inflated price of €72 million plus €10 million in bonuses was an accounting transfer designed to help both debt-fueled teams balance the books and make capital gains. While both Pjanic and Arthur struggled at their clubs, there's no doubt that Juventus got the better end of this deal. The Bosnian has since moved on loan to Besiktas. Nelson Semedo, €30.5 million from Benfica in 2017. Dani Alves left Barcelona in 2016 and, although he returned on a free transfer as a 38-year-old in a PR move, they are still yet to fully replace him at right back. Alex Vidal was awful, Sergio Roberto is a converted midfielder, and then, well, there was Nelson Semedo. Semedo never got to grips with Barcelona's playing style and was never a particularly good defender, making him ineffectual in both aspects of the game. The final nail in his Barcelona coffin came in the latter stages of the Champions League in 2019-20, in which he was torn apart by Bayern left-back Alphonso Davies in an 8-2 loss. Barcelona somehow recouped their money from the purchase when Wolves signed him in the summer of 2020. Antoine Griezmann, €120 million from Atletico Madrid in 2019. Tactically, this was a transfer that always seemed doomed to fail from the outset, and it proved to be so. If you are a short, skillful, left-footed support striker, you have no chance of prospering in the same team as Lionel Messi. Just ask Paulo Dybala when it comes to the Argentina national team. Antoine Griezmann and Messi often occupied the same spaces, while the Frenchman was at times shifted out of position in order to coexist in the same team as the Argentine superstar. In 2 years, he scored a very meagre 21 league goals and just 4 Champions League strikes, a very disappointing return given how much Barca spent for him. He failed to win either La Liga or the Champions League. Barcelona eventually agreed to offload him at a big loss back to Atletico Madrid in the summer of 2021.